Okay. So rumor is Charles wants to see his grandkids, right? What are their names? Lilibet and Archie. Oh, hey, I'm Zoe. This is the Magic Hours. We do readings. Okay. Happy summer. All right. Charles wants to see these grandkids. So first of all, I don't know how you gonna want to see the grandkids and you don't like the mama and you didn't cut off. Well, we don't know if Charles like, you know what? We don't know anything. Everything is speculation, isn't it? So let's just see how Charles is showing up in this situation, right? Zoe Flowers, take your ideas because I don't know anything. I don't know these people. So let's see how Charles is showing up in this particular situation with his grandkids. Charles, what's your last name? We're going to just call you the King of England. How are you showing up, Charles? That's interesting. Charles, you're showing up as the pioneer in reverse. Now that's interesting because it says compulsive need to keep moving on. Now, I don't know how the pioneer in reverse, when you think about pioneers, right? Pioneers work to make things differently. They're visionaries. They blaze new trails, right? That's what now with you being a pioneer in reverse, Charles, it would seem like you're trying to keep the status quo with the pioneer in reverse. And we know that this is Charles, first of all, because we have the Midas slash miser. And we know that with Midas, King Midas, everything Oh, everything he touches turns to gold, right? We know that is Midas, right? And then we have the priest, and excuse me. And I think the king has something to do. Thank you for that confirmation. Thank you for that confirmation. We know that the king has something to do with the priesthood. Is he over the priests or something? Okay. Is the King of England also the head of the church? The monarch has been supreme head of the Church of England since 1558. So King Charles is this is so funny. Is this true? Um, King Charles is the defender of faith, what the monarch's long relationship with religion will look like under the new sovereign. Okay. So they're the defender of faith. Okay, I don't need to know all of that. All I need to know is yes, this is who we're talking about, right? Because we know that they're surrounded by gold. We're not going to talk about how they got it. Okay. Um, and we know that they have a religion, they have a relationship with the religion as the defender of faith, which makes sense, right? That he would not be a pioneer. Okay. He is the monarch. He's not trying to do anything different. Spirit's saying maybe a few things with regards to nature, specifically climate change. We're gonna turn this off and we're gonna give Charles credit for that. We're gonna give him that because he was on that climate change for a long time. So, but we know who we're talking about. Thank you, Charles, for coming forward. Appreciate you, buddy. You are like us. Okay. All right. So Charles want to see his grandkids. Um, why is the Nine of Pentacles coming up with regards to Charles and his grandchildren. And why would we get Pioneer in reverse? Well, we know the priest was confirmation and Midas here. Everything they touch turns to gold. Why would we get the Nine of Pentacles followed by the Judgment card? Charles, are you looking to benefit? Are you seeing how popular how popular Meghan and Harry are becoming? Everything's going off. Do you hear the phone ringing? Everything's going off. I have silenced this phone and now that phone's going. Charles, you see that's a yes. Charles, are you trying to see these kids and trying to get back in because the world has said that they are down for Harry and Meghan, and they're not necessarily pleased with the way that you have treated them? Y'all saw those was all yeses. Are you trying to make good? Y'all know this is my, y'all know, are you trying to make good? Yes. You trying to bring it back together? You trying to bring it back together? You know, when we see the Chariot, it's like there is a success, but you got to bring a lot of things together to make it work. Is this genuine? You trying to bring it back together? You trying to bring the family back together? You should. You are a boss. You are the defender of fate. My goodness. You trying to bring the family back together. You trying to bring them back into the fold. I imagine you would have sleepless nights, Charles, when you stripped your biological, your blood from having security. I imagine you would feel tremendous guilt and heartbreak because you wanted to be a pioneer in reverse and not get with the program. But now you're offering a lot, and I love to see it. I do like to see it, but I don't like this moon. I don't like this moon, Charles. You're offering a lot. I don't like this moon. Charles, when is your birthday? Are you a Scorpio? Because you're feeling real scorpionic to me. Are you, oh no, are you an Aquarius or a Pisces or something? When is your birthday? Knew it. Knew your ass was a Scorpio. I knew your ass was a Scorpio. And I love me some Scorpios, honey. I got a lot of Scorpion in my chart. A lot, a lot, a lot. But Charles, you almost had me. You almost had me. You almost had me, Charles. But that Scorpio sun and your Aries MC and that Taurus moon, and y'all know Tauruses can be very jealous. But you know what? It's okay, Charles. You're old. You've been like this a long time. You was born in 1948. It's you set in your ways. I get it. I get it, Charles. I get it. I mean, I don't get it because I have no idea what it means to be a fucking king. But I can see how you're stuck in your ways, Charles. You got your own battles to fight, right? You had your own battles to fight. Oh, I'm supposed to be saying this for the people who can't see. I'm sorry, Knight of Swords. I usually do a lot better than that. We have the Knight of Swords. So yeah, you had your own battles to fight. You had your own Page of Pentacles. You had your own things that you wanted to do. Page of Wands was actually in reverse. You had your own actions that you wanted to take. You wanted to go out. You wanted to explore. You wanted to do what you wanted to do. You wanted to be like Harry, right? You wanted to go out. You wanted to break the mold, but you couldn't, right? You couldn't, Emperor. You couldn't. You had things to do. And the Emperor card is associated with Aries, and we already just talked about his Aries MC. Your MC in your birth chart is what you're going to be known for in the world. And what is he known for? He's known for being, well, I don't know if he ever fought in anything, but technically Aries is supposed to be, the warrior for good. I'm not going to say he's that, but we are going to say that he is an emperor and his job is to defend. So even though he had all these things that he wanted to do and he could not do them, he had to do this. And so I would imagine he would be confused, magician card in the upright, why his youngest son, we know that the magician can be a trickster, why his youngest son would flip the script on him and be like, Harry's like showing up as the magician here. Like, I got everything I need. I got earth, air, fire, water. I've got the cups. I've got the pentacles. I've got the wand. Like, I can do it all. And I'm out. I'm going to recreate the life that I want. And so, Charles, I could understand the sun in reverse, how this could make you a little jealous, a little hateration, a little holleration in the dancery. I could understand how, Harry going out and getting his, I mean, his queen, could have sent you for a loop, right? It could have sent you for a loop, but you was doing your best, Charles, but you didn't do enough. And because you didn't do enough, right? Six of Swords, your son left. Your son left. The Four of Swords in reverse, you know, for his own mental health, for his own mental health. And obviously, all of the gossip, Three of Cups in reverse, it's just caused a lot of gossip, a lot of strife, and a lot of bad energy for you, Charles. But here you are showing up as the Death card, looking for a rebirth, looking to create something new. Because we do have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, because time is wasting, right? You have more time behind you than you have ahead of you. The Hierophant and the Seven of Pentacles. So maybe you're looking at the ways that you've been inflexible, et cetera, has not been working out for your good. Okay. So you're extending the Six of Pentacles. So I do see that, he does have a little something up his sleeve. He's a Scorpio. He's going to do that. But for the most part, he's trying to bring the family together. That's all I got. See you next time. Bye.